Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru. With me is my co host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Hello.
We were going to have a mystery guest, which I did say on Twitter, but I'm pretty sure no one has heard from him in the past 24 hours.
Yeah, Paul
We
Town
hope,
might be dead.
yeah, we hope you're okay. Everybody pray for Paul Town. We legitimately have not heard from him. You don't have to worry about a thing because we are
Oh,
here to help.
wait, hold
What?
on.
What?
I just heard from him just
Wait,
now.
seriously?
There he goes. Damn, I completely forgot and was offline. Next week work, and I said yes. So Paul Town next week.
Okay, well,
Anyway,
at
do
least
your
he's
thing
okay.
again.
Still pray for him. He probably needs it.
He's fine.
You don't have to worry about a thing because we are here to help. Everywhere you go on the internet is full of snakes and grifters looking to feed off of you in some way or another, destroy your life for their amusement or financial gain. But not us. No, never us. We are your only allies. And don't you forget it. This is why I'm so disappointed that you're not retweeting our streams enough, our videos, I mean. And I feel like you're ungrateful. I don't appreciate it, and I would like if you would just show a little more gratitude, okay? Retweet this or we're going to have problems.
More
If you'd like.
gratitude, less attitude.
Exactly. Do not make me mad, please. If you'd like to submit a Dear Abby letter or a question to be discussed on air, you can DM me on Twitter at OctoAbby or Bryden at World's Only Comic. You can never mind. Dude, my script is all messed up because whatever. You can also join our community by DMing me for a link to the Here to Help Discord server. Last week, when we did our Dear Abby segment, what are you making noises about?
It's just a I'm Ron Burgundy bullshit fucking moment that you even wrote it.
I know, it's a problem. I don't know what you mean. Ron Burgundy is like the
I'm Ron
comedy guy,
Burgundy.
right?
It's
Who?
He's a character that the comedy guy Will Ferrell plays. It's from the
I
movie
know.
Anchorman.
But what do you mean by that? I don't understand what you're implying. What have I done?
In the movie Anchorman, somebody accidentally puts a question mark at the end of his thing. And he's just, I'm Ron Burgundy. It's a Joe Biden type of deal. You're like,
I understand.
You got to watch the movie. Kanye's in the second one. He makes a cameo.
Yeah. Well, my script is all messed up and confusing because
You
it's got all
wrote
this
it!
stuff about freaking Paul Town in it, and he doesn't show up, and he was missing for a whole day. Okay, it's his fault, and everyone can go blame him. Okay.
Well, he'll be here
No.
next week, and you know what? I'm gonna play this fucking shit back from him and go, what do you have to say about this bitch, Paul?
What is he gonna do? I don't know this guy. I'm a little scared
Probably
now.
gonna say the N-word at you.
Oh no, I'm so scared. Please don't say the N-word at me,
Gonna be
Mr. Paul Town.
exposed.
I'm pretty sure you've called me one.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Today I have, yes.
Every day. Every day of my life. Biggest mistake of my life. Becoming mutual with Bryden on Twitter. He just DMs me every day. The N-word. No, I'm just kidding. So last week for our Dear Abby segment, we got a letter from a mystery submission, you know, an anonymous submission that was encrypted to make it very difficult for me to read, but I figured it out. I cracked the code by screenshotting it. So it wasn't actually that hard to crack the code. Anyway, he's written back. Dear Abby, thank you for responding earnestly to my question to the best of your ability. Your co-host's recommendation was entirely inappropriate, and following it would result in my arrest. For the
who was this?
This is the college freshman, if everyone remembers, who had trouble making friends as freshman year in college because
that's fucking Finley. He just has a different email address.
It's not Finley. I don't think it's Finley. Finley is my best friend. Although he hasn't been replying to all my Twitter posts this week, I'm a little afraid he's mad at me. Finley, are you mad at me? What did you tell him?
I told him not to.
Why?
I told him he'd be fucking canceled because
if he's nice to me.
Yeah, because of his associates.
With me?
Yeah.
He probably will be these days. But being associated with you is fine for him.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. But
Listen,
yeah, this is. Oh, go ahead.
no, the Amber Heard Johnny Depp verdict came out. It's dudes rock all the fucking way. Dudes rock. And there's ladies, you're on the way out. So yeah, you're getting canceled.
All women are canceled.
All women are fucking canceled. That's
In
it.
fact, when they were reading out like the jury decision, that's all it said. Our verdict is all women are canceled.
It said dudes rock, and then they had a fucking party, and I DJ'd it, and then you weren't there. You
No,
didn't get
I wasn't invited.
And then I had to show up to this stupid fucking podcast.
I'm sorry.
That's where
that you
Paul
have to
Town
do
is.
this.
He's still at the rave. Him and Johnny Depp are doing absinthe.
You know what? I don't appreciate this. Abandoning us for a party.
Johnny
That's
Depp.
okay.
J Depp.
Okay,
Johnny
well,
D.
this guy, though, was the one. Yeah, he was having trouble making friends because he didn't make it to his freshman orientation. And when he tried to make a friend with that guy who was taking a shower, it didn't go very well for him. This is that guy.
Yeah,
And
that's fake. It's fake.
what is that? No, this is. Are you saying that people don't send me real Dear Abby submissions? That someone would lie to me?
I more than implying it. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I think that all of these people are very honest. They understand that we're doing a serious show, so they would only send us serious questions.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Like one of the ones we got today is, where do babies come from? That's a pretty serious question. But we're not going to answer that yet. We're on this one.
Okay.
I'm so tired. Okay, as for the actual advice you gave me, I will not open people's showers in the future. As you can tell, I'm becoming very desperate for any kind of friendship. While my peers spend the summer hanging out with friends and making memories, I'm left spending the summer alone. The only social contact I can expect for the next few months are the bi-monthly meetings of the Glendale chapter of the Southern Utah Women's Temperance Association. If they ask me to write their summertime newsletter, should I do it? Sincerely yours, Sam the Retard Weston, Youngstown, Ohio. So this time it's not anonymous. He told us his name.
Why would he be writing well, I understand why he'd be writing for a women's newsletter. I mean, what do you expect ladies to do it? It's not a pie.
Southern Utah Women's Temperance Association, specifically.
In Ohio, yeah.
In Ohio. I believe this is like some spin-off of the Daughters of the the Daughters of the Confederacy.
Yeah.
So Sam the Retard, in quotes, Weston, yeah, you should probably write the newsletter. I think you'd be pretty good at it. You know, you have perfect grammar in your letters to me. You seem like a very smart guy. I think you can handle a newsletter.
Incorrect. No man would write anything. Men don't read or write. Men just recite from memory or make it up as they go along. You're not ever going to impress the bitches unless you are throwing your cum at them or just spouting whatever's coming off of the top of your head. Think of it as tweets, but in real life, next to the 7-Eleven gas pump. That's how you get bitches.
Maybe you should use this newsletter as an opportunity to put out like an ad for friends. This might solve your problem, actually.
You should, in fact, make a newsletter and try to hand it out at the 7-Eleven gas pump. Can we meet in the middle on that one?
Yes.
Okay. It's probably really important. In fact, skip a newsletter, just get a cardboard sign and go to the gas pump, and I'll bet you get some money out of it.
Yeah, you might get some money.
And then, once you get the money, see, first you get the money. Then you get the powder. Then you get the bitches.
Will work for friendship. That's what the sign will say.
I think you should just say, like, definitely don't have cocaine, and then put a winky face on it.
Okay. I don't think he's looking for girls. I don't think that's really the goal here. I don't think women have anything to do with this.
What are you going to have sex with men?
I don't think he's trying to have sex.
I don't understand this guy. You don't want to do cocaine. You don't want to have sex with women. What? Like, what kind of a guy is this? Doesn't make any sense at all. No, that's not right at all. There's something really awry with this.
There might be. I don't know. It seems like a serious situation, and I think you just don't understand the guy. I just think you don't really get it.
Parents just don't understand.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my goodness. I got that saying at me the other day because I questioned my husband, and he just started singing that.
That
Parents
rules.
don't understand.
That
Yeah.
rules. It's the best.
So I put out a tweet looking for rapid fire questions. I thought that we could do a new segment. So we need like a stinger. It'd be like do 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 do.
Hold on, hold
The
on, hold on.
rapid fire.
I have one that you won't be able to hear.
Okay.
All these N words are bothering me.
Okay, go ahead. You'll have to listen to the show to get the joke, but go
Okay.
ahead.
Well, I hope it wasn't something horrible. I guess I'll find out when it premieres tomorrow at 7 p.m. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these out on Thursdays at 7 p.m. as a rule, probably. I should have said that earlier, but now I'm saying it. But yes, this is our new segment, rapid fire questions. It's got to be called like uh friendly fire. No, that's terrible. Okay, I don't have a name for
You
it.
can
Look,
go like
let me just
Crossfire, and we'll just play entire episodes of that old Tucker Carlson show on
there we go.
CNN
Exactly. That's what we're gonna
for
do
a
from now
bumper
on.
of just an hour-long episode. The podcast is now. I'll edit it in later. The podcast is now 4.5 hours long.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea, and we could play like reality show clips too
Fuck
throughout,
clips.
just instead of what?
Fuck clips. That's editing. Full episodes
Yeah,
of Survivor. Just the audio too. Just the audio.
Just the audio. We could just, yeah, talk over it maybe. Okay. So, why do women not understand Joker? Is our first question. I wonder who could have sent that. I
Well,
know who could have sent
it
that.
was
It's your
Erica
girlfriend.
that sent that, and yeah,
Look, I understand Joker. Okay? It's not that I don't understand him. It's that it is a movie about a mentally unstable retard who's bad at stand up and gets very mad. Okay? I liked like all the comic book parts of it. I think there were some good ideas there, but the main character is like of course I don't relate to him. Why would I relate to someone like that?
I don't know.
I'm not
It's weird.
Bryden.
It's weird.
Okay?
It's weird because I related to him a ton.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
sure you did. A mentally unstable retard, bad at stand up, very cranky.
yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
I know why you like it.
I find like not since Back to the Future have I seen relatability in a film, and yeah, that did it for me. No, I don't know. I mean, I like Joker. I think it's fine. I think it's weird how much people really like it. Like Erica went to the theater, saw it more than I did. Like she really likes the movie, and I think it's a fine film. It's just fucking Taxi Driver, but it's a good
Yeah.
movie. It's just fucking Taxi Driver. Like it's good.
That's kind of my main problem with it. Like jokes aside for 1 second, is just that it's not a Joker movie. Like you could have put a different, like it didn't have to be the Joker ever at all. Like
though.
that was just a separate thing. Like I don't know. It's just like they were trying to do a certain type of movie and also it's the Joker. I don't know.
Dude, it's a really good film, honestly. And I haven't watched the new Batman. I hear it's pretty good, but also any movie that's like 2.5 hours long, you're losing my attention. Definitely. At some point, I'm gonna be like, I wonder how that tweet I sent's doing. There's no chance I can't make it about me in 2.5 hours. Can't do it. 90 minutes, you can hold my attention. 2.5 hours, not a fucking chance, dude. Like it's yeah.
I do think it's really weird how much people got obsessed with this. I remember the last time I tweeted about it, and I'm actually surprised. I guess people just don't care as much about it anymore. But the last time I talked about it, a long time ago, I when I first watched it, I had people freaking out at me, just freaking out, calling me horrible names, saying I'm going to ruin my son's life because I don't because I didn't think the Joker was like the best movie of all time. Basically, I basically said what I said here today, and they were like really upset. Like I had a guy who was my longtime mutual making a bunch of subtweets about how like even the good ones end up betraying you and backstabbing you, and you think they're good women on here, but they're not, and she's gonna ruin her son, and I need another whiskey. And I was just like,
Okay,
what?
I don't remember
I'm
tweeting
just
any of
saying,
that. I
these
don't
people
remember.
are
I
freaks.
don't remember tweeting any of that shit. So if I did,
You
sorry,
were
I
just
didn't mean it.
very drunk. It's fine. Whatever. I forgive you. But
Whoever that guy is, he does sound pretty cool though. And I do want to make it clear, I don't think that guy was me. I can't imagine
it wasn't. That would be really funny though.
I don't remember having that type of reaction. Like after we watched it, Erica, I know, was into it. Like she was like, "This movie is fantastic," and I was like, "Yeah, it was pretty good." Yeah, I think it's a pretty good movie. I showed her Taxi Driver afterwards.
I bet she liked that.
Not as much as Joker though.
Hmm.
I don't think she fucking remembers a goddamn lick of it. You know,
Well, it's
but
like a
she might
yeah.
have fallen asleep. Like it's a quite a bit longer if I remember than Joker.
I think it's slower paced, isn't it? I don't know.
Tons
I
slower
haven't seen it
pace.
in a long time. It seemed like it was really slow paced, but yeah, it's been years.
Yeah, it's a ton slower paced. But it's essentially the same fucking movie, except one of them's comic. I mean, it's probably the best comic book movie I've ever seen, to be honest, and definitely the best portrayal of the Joker for sure. But I'm just not really that big on.
Really?
Oh, for sure, definitely.
I mean, he did acting well, but I think that guy being the Joker is just kind of like not the vibe.
Oh God, don't act like you're not old. Stop. Don't
I'm not
say that's
old. You're
not the
old. You're
vibe.
like a million years older
No,
than me.
no cap
I
for
say
real.
vibe constantly. I have a throw pillow that says good vibes. I have a cup
Ugh.
that says good vibes only.
Oh,
It's actually kind of cute because my
it's not.
husband has like a thingy on his phone that says bad vibes only. And then I have my cup that says good vibes only.
Well,
Isn't that cute?
it's been a fun podcast that we had.
It's really good. Anyway, so okay, but in conclusion here,
I want to get
I think
a
like
sign on
the
my wall that says "Live, Laugh, Come."
that's
Like,
terrible. That just sucks. I don't like that at all. It's a little bit vulgar. Why would you put that on your wall? Okay, okay. So I want to conclude. This is supposed to be rapid fire questions. That's not what we're doing. We're talking about films now. That's not.
yeah.
This is not the segment. We're doing a bad job. But I want to continue what I was saying. Anyway, so it's like Drive. Drive was a good movie, but I think that guys who like really relate to the character, like there's something very strange about you because that character was not like a good normal person. Like he's just retarded. Like I don't know why they relate to these
That's
like mentally deficient people.
No, that's just like it's the same thing with American Psycho. When you're 20, it's just like your personality is the last fucking, goddamn movie you watch. So it's not, I don't know, they're just anti-heroes. And quite frankly, I forget who said this to me, but it stuck with me because it's right. If we lived in a society that was fucking worth a shit, we would not like anti-heroes as much as we do. So I think that that's interesting, watching new anti-hero movies come out and like you see these 20-year-olds who are like, yeah, that's who I am now. And
It's
it's like, you're
very
not.
silly.
You're just some fucking dork. Get back to making the goddamn toasted cheddar chalupa, dickhead. Been here for 10 minutes.
You're gonna get this one shut down. You're gonna get this Taco Bell shut down. It's gonna be good.
I might.
Call corporate.
I've been known to do that.
All right, next question. Matthew Ziegler says, "Where do babies come from?" Matthew, you
Your
should
mother's
ask your
pussy.
mother. Okay, stop. No, no.
What? Am I wrong?
Well, I wasn't going to tell him. This is a conversation he should have with his parents.
Comes from your mother's pussy.
Okay. Yes,
Call
that's
me
where you
daddy.
Or I don't know how I'm supposed to say his name, but that British kid
Oh, I don't know.
who does the Twitch streams that you banned from the Discord.
Yeah, that's funny.
He says he says, "Bryden, why so mad?"
Well, I don't know. He's allowed to come back. It's fine.
He's allowed to come back. That's
Yeah,
good.
I don't know. Why? No, I think he's just like he's so cranky and grumpy all the time because of the baby formula shortage. Because he's a baby, so he's hungry.
But he said he was 12.
Yeah, he is.
That's
He's a little baby. He's an
we had
ugly
to
little baby.
we had to ban him from the server just to protect him from Bryden.
I banned him because I woke up and I was taking a shit and I saw 3 things in that server and they were all him talking and I was like, ugh, God, banned. And
Just because he's talking to us, you banned him.
yeah,
That's right, everyone. If you join our Discord community, this will happen to you too if you talk too much to Bryden, apparently.
I can't promise it won't, but it does seem like a unique case. But I will unban him tonight.
It is kind of funny. Okay, that's nice of you. Well, when you hear this tomorrow, you can come back. Just send me a DM. That was all the rapid fire questions because I think everyone's scared to interact with things about this show. I get like a million times more engagement on literally anything not show related. I don't understand what the problem is, but you guys are making me angry and you don't want to do that.
That
Uh,
rules. I'm behind this now. Don't fucking retweet shit on this show. I'll just sit and do it forever if it means making her pissed off. That rules.
they're just not supporting me in my time of need, and I don't understand.
If I could ban everybody who retweets the show from Twitter, I would.
Oh my goodness. Just go through my when you see the retweets and just block them all. Every listener, someone comments on something like, "Oh, I love your show," just block them immediately.
Who's ever gonna say that?
I've heard it a lot. I don't think they say it to you because they love me instead.
Yeah, nobody says that to me. Nobody talks to me about that. Instead, they're like, "You suck at DJing." I'm like, "That's good, thanks."
I have not watched any of your DJ streams, but I'm sure they're good.
They're not, but it's fine. In 3 or 4 years, I'm gonna have to be like, "Listen, I can't do this show anymore. I'm not about helping people. I'm about getting them addicted to party drugs through the sound of music."
So everyone, go take a smoke break, and then in 3 to 4 years, Bryden will be good at what he does.
That's true. That's true.
Just a quick smoke break for 3 to 4 years, and you're good. I did make another post. I said, comment with your best pickup lines, and I'll make fun of you on my podcast. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make fun of these people. I realized very quickly it was a mistake, though.
Yeah. I mean, I think I said something about, like, getting molested or something. I mean, like, that's a terrible idea.
Matthew Ziegler says, and I'm going to read your names. Baby, those aren't cakes. That's a whole bakery.
No, that's good.
That's not too bad. It's
no,
funny.
that's
it's
great.
Cute.
Holy shit. That's not a pickup line. That's a cat call, though. That's a cat call, though.
It is. It's a cat call. You want to be careful with that.
No, that rules. Like, I mean, the problem is, I think Matthew Ziegler is not Matthew Ziegler. So, like, he's a white guy, so he's gonna not be able to catcall. You can't catcall as a white guy. Blacks and Hispanics out there.
He's not a white. He's a mulatto.
Oh shit, dude! Then that's why he's saying that. Hell yeah, get away with that, dude. Fuck yeah, that rules. That rules. It's like, baby, those ain't cakes. And he's got to stand outside a fucking, I don't know, cake shop or something. Baby, those ain't cakes. That's a whole bakery. Like, you got to say it with some attitude. Like, damn, girl.
I don't know if he can. He's a very soft-spoken man, actually. Maybe try it. It'll change your life.
Just start screaming at women, dude. Like, do it.
Oh my goodness. Jordan says, "Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see." That's a classic.
It's a classic.
It's a classic. It's cute. It's recognizable.
You should, here's how you improve upon it. Are you from Tennessee? Because your teeth are fucking wrecked.
Oh my goodness. There you go. Try that one instead. We've got Ooga Booga Big, Ooga Booga Strong.
I'm gonna sing my Ooga Booga song. No, every man knows this.
There we go. And then for some reason, the Google Translate said it translated from Somali by Google, which is kind of funny.
Well, it actually translates from fucking 30 Rock. But yeah, that guy rules. Whoever that is, follow me on Twitter. You rule, you get a follow back.
That was Aeronautics Enjoyer.
Well, that guy rules, and he likes a very good show.
Yes. Okay, we've got from Christopher. Have you seen Bob Vagine? Yeah. I thought these would be easier to make fun of, but they're just like jokes.
No, they're good.
Yeah, they're not bad. I'm trying here, guys.
I don't have to make fun of shit. These guys are just all fucking people that should be doing the show.
Yeah, instead of me.
Or me. I haven't been funny
I'm going to
once.
replace you. It's not like you do anything anyway.
It's true.
You don't even edit like at all.
It's
I
fine.
could literally just pull other people on here.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll edit. So,
No, I'll have to edit. But at least they'll let me edit. You won't even let me edit. You literally order me not to edit. That's kind of different than not editing. Okay, we've got from the British 12-year-old kid that we banned from our Discord server. Some British words I don't understand, and I'm scared if I say it, I'll be saying something crazy or inappropriate. So I'm a little worried about it. Are you made of uranium and iodine? Because all I can see is you and I together.
Ugh.
I'm. It's not good. I'm sorry. Please don't use that.
Oh
It's very
God.
silly.
It's pretty
Do
good
you
if
have
you're in
like?
chemistry in like the fucking, like 11th grade or some shit.
These are literally all about elements. Are you in like college for chemistry or something, dude?
Ugh.
What does this even mean? None of this means anything. Okay.
Hey, bitch, are you made out of gold? Because every time I see you, I want to go, hey, you!
Yes. No, I don't think he said that one.
Well,
Okay, anyway.
the joke is, what do you say when someone drops their gold watch? Hey, you!
No.
But
Oh.
yeah, but no, I mean, really, you'd be like, is your pussy made out of gold? Because it makes me want to say, hey, oh!
Some of these are very inappropriate.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck that guy. I'm not gonna. No, he's got to wait another week now.
Here we've got Jack Hoff. Roses are red, violets are blue. I've got a gun. Get in the van. And
That one
it's a
works.
picture of some old man with a gun.
That one will definitely work.
So their guy said hello.
That one fails every time.
Yeah, I don't think that's really gonna help you.
Well, unless you're good looking, then it works every time. But I mean, come on, like 40 people listen to this goddamn show, and 2 of us host us, and ain't one of us fucking good looking enough to be able to walk up to strangers and say hello and get fucked. All right, so
No, everyone that listens to the show is probably a very attractive and very smart and wonderful person,
They are
and
not.
that's why you're here and
They're-
listening to
they're
us.
not
This is what we're doing.
they're not even good people, to be honest.
I don't know what they are. I don't even know who listens. Damn, girl, are you from Afghanistan? Because you better bag that ass up.
That rules.
That was pretty good. Thank you, Tappy.
That's Tappy. That's a good one.
That
I
was
like
Tappy.
that.
Gigatrillionaire says something about the weather, then call them a dork at some point. So I just said, it might rain, you dork, because I don't know what else he might mean by that.
Well, no, you'd be like, have you noticed there's a hurricane coming? Because there's a hurricane coming all over your face, bitch, idiot. And then you go, I have a gun, get in the van.
Okay, so I think that one seems to be your favorite. We've got Morgan Freedom says, I must be George Floyd the way you took my breath away.
Yeah, okay.
Freaking. Hey, girl. Oh, this is Charles, my favorite Mexican. That's not his name. He literally is my favorite Mexican. Hey, girl, I hope you brought your inhaler because you got that asthma.
What? I don't get that one.
Asthma.
It's really good.
See, it took a second, but it's pretty good.
I thought of one that I'm sure people have used. Hey, are you black? Because you stole my heart.
Okay. It took me a second for some reason.
Yeah, because the stereotype is that black people steal things.
Yeah, good job. I thought we were doing non-offensive humor for your jokes now. I don't think that's working for you. I don't think you're too accomplished.
Not on this show. No, only,
only in public.
Only in public now do I.
It's just my reputation you want to ruin, not yours.
Oh, no, they'll find out about this eventually.
D-Dog says, never needed pickup lines. I always associated them with ladyless clowns and guys who routinely get laughed at or are brusquely snubbed by many women and who sadly keep trying anyway. I just know how to speak to and look at a woman to effectively telegraph romantic intentions. And I'm sorry, D-Dog.
That's weird.
Why would you send that? Why would you say that to me?
He's either because
why would you do this to me? It's so bad.
Because he's either fucking hilarious or like he's never talked to a woman, and his whole idea is that everything is like a 2000s fucking movie.
I think he's serious. I think this is what he believes, and I think that you need to get a sense of humor, D-Dog. You're not really going with the theme.
I think you need to get some bitches.
He needs to get some. He says he's got them. I don't know,
You
man.
got the bitches. You got the bitches with no pickup lines. Like, damn, girl, did you fall from heaven? Because your face is fucked up. That's
Yeah.
that's
That's pretty good. And then we've got, of course, punish Fred. Want to do some blow?
that works
That's
100%
foolproof.
of the time.
It's a pretty
And
good
if you
line.
don't actually have any blow, you can fall back on our favorite one, which is I have a gun, get in the van.
I also got one from Roscoe, who did not DM me on Twitter. He's not on Twitter, I'm sure. He said, well, okay, it doesn't matter. Do you like gladiator movies? Use it in dating apps and it kills.
Oh,
I don't
dude,
understand.
he means using your bio in dating apps. Like,
Okay.
yeah, so like say because it makes you sound like original and quirky, for sure. Like, do you like gladiator movies? Because it's like how like women will be like, I like to go on adventures, and it's like, what the adventure to where? The fucking liquor store, bitch. Like, you're not into some dude's house. Like, you're not going on adventures. No bitch has ever gone on an adventure. You're not Xena. All right, you're not going on adventures. You're not Yuffie. Okay, you're not fucking Ares. You're not goddamn. Who's the bitch from Final Fantasy 10? Oh, any Final Fantasy movie. You're not going on adventures. But women put that. They're like, I like going on adventures. He's got an idea there. Do you like gladiator movies? Because they're not seeing that. They're not seeing guys put that.
Okay, they're not seeing it, but how is it a pickup line?
It's not technically a pickup line, but
I don't get it.
well, it makes him look. I'm trying to fix my fucking pop filter. It makes him look like he's into masculine things, but also that he likes to stay at home and nest.
Okay. So he's like chill and comfortable, and they're gonna watch gladiator movies.
Yeah, but not really. No bitch has ever watched any gladiator movie, including Gladiator.
I've seen Gladiator, and I
Yeah.
watched Spartacus because it had Lucy Lawless in it, and I'm a Xena fan.
Yeah, I mean I guess that's fair. Maybe I'm wrong
She's
on
so
that.
pretty.
Eh,
You don't think Lucy Lawless is pretty?
eh.
Really?
I mean, I did as a child, but
What
like,
about Callisto?
I'm not sure who Callisto is.
The blonde villain who like screams a bunch and sets things on fire.
I mean, she sounds a little more my type, honestly, when you describe her.
She's
Yeah.
pretty great.
Just
What is her name? I forgot. It's like Hayden something.
That sounds terrible.
I forgot. Anyway, she's hot.
Good for her.
I probably shouldn't call women hot. That's a bad look.
I don't know. I said, why? You can acknowledge that people are attractive. Like it's insane to think that like just if you're like, oh, like Giga Chad's the most attractive guy ever apparently, right?
He's very like conventionally handsome. Yeah, I don't know. I think guys need to be more interesting to be attractive, personally. But
I don't know.
he's objectively handsome. Yes.
Right, like he's the Giga Chad. So like, I mean, it's like I don't want him to take me, dear God. But
Are you?
like if
You
I
seem to be very defensive about this.
well, no, I mean, listen. I compliment my bros when they fucking like have like a good shirt on or something. I'm like, hey, that looks good. That's what you should do. So
You should do that. No, guys are always complaining, especially on Twitter, in our circles on Twitter, like, oh, women don't compliment guys
well,
if they
women
had
don't.
to. Like, and you can't expect that, but you guys should compliment each other.
We do.
That's nice.
No, we do. Men do that all the time now. It's a new development. It's not a thing when I was in my 20s, but like now in my 30s, like guys will compliment each other, be like, "Dude, good shirt." And I go out of my way to when I see a bro wearing just some random guy, I'm like, "Nice shirt, dude." If it's a good shirt that I'd wear, I don't ask him like, "Oh my God, where did you buy that?"
Yeah.
I go, "Hey, nice shirt." Mostly Hawaiian shirts. I think it's mainly just a Florida thing, but
Yeah.
no, guys do that now. They don't because we don't need these bitches.
No,
So don't feel like a big old bull dyke. So don't feel like a big old bull dyke for saying that Xena's hot.
Xena's very hot. I think she's very hot.
Nobody, until you made it weird, thought that you wanted to have lesbian scissor sex with Xena.
Okay. That's good to know. I'm really glad that you told me that. Oh my goodness. Are you ready to move into our Reddit advice segment?
The actual show, yeah.
Do you have another stinger for that? Do.
Sure, here's one. You'll hear these later.
Yeah, I'm really concerned that you're putting horrible things on there, and I
No,
just have no idea, and this is all just a big prank.
a
Because
little
that's
bit.
usually what happens is everyone constantly messes with me. My
No.
husband pranks me all the time. No, you know what? We've been watching David Lynch stuff recently, and he was like, "Hey, there's one David Lynch film on Netflix. Let's watch it." I hear it's like really good and it's kind of, it's not as weird as Twin Peaks and this and that. And so we turn it on and it's called What Did Jack Do? Everyone go on Netflix and watch What Did Jack Do? It is 17 minutes long, and I just sat there staring at it, waiting to understand why we were watching this, laughing my butt off, and then it ended and it's just my husband was like snickering at me. He's just constantly finding ways to mess with me. He told me that he got me a birthday gift. Okay, but it came early. This is not my birthday yet. And he went through so much effort and he pulled all these strings and he talked to My Chemical Romance. He talked to Gerard Way and they put out a new song. And he told me to watch for the credits. And there were no credits. There was no point. He didn't do anything. It
That's
was just a freaking setup. And I was sitting there. The
that's a
song is
good
good, by
prank.
the way.
That's a great
Yeah.
prank. Damn, he rules.
And I think that he saw the look on my face when it ended, and I was still staring at my phone because then he apologized. It
That
was really,
rules. Like,
he just does these things, man. Anyway, everyone goofs on me is the point, and this is not what the show is supposed to
my
be about.
no, it's not. We're over 30 minutes in and we still haven't done what the goddamn show is. Your new
We're doing it.
segment
No,
stink
we had
ass.
2 new segments. They're awesome.
They're bad segments. But I will tell you, I mean, you're looking for a short movie. It's free on YouTube. Something Strange About the Johnsons.
No, don't do that because I did not watch it. See, Bryden told me to watch this movie and he said that I would like it. And so I told my husband that we needed to watch it and he looked it up and he told me the synopsis he read. And please don't even look it up.
You
Like,
should
please
watch
don't.
it. It's
And
good.
I'm just so glad that he had the wisdom to be like, "Oh, Bryden recommended this," and look up the synopsis before he put it on. I don't know why I'm so gullible. I'm
Just,
so freaking gullible.
just
Why
go.
does everyone get me all the time?
Just go watch Something Strange About the Johnsons.
Now watch What Did Jack Do? Report back. Bryden, I want you to watch What Did Jack Do?
I want you to watch Something Strange About the Johnsons. I hate David
No.
Lynch. I think he's a fucking
Look,
douchebag.
Mine is not like disgusting, okay? Mine is just silly.
No, mine's just about a lovable black family.
Yeah, they're very lovable.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, they sure love
Very,
each
they
other.
love a lot. Oh my God, please. I don't understand what I'm doing anymore here or anywhere. I don't even know what's happening. Okay, let's move on. So we're gonna move into our Reddit segment. Okay, am I the asshole for wanting my daughter's boyfriend wanting my daughter's boyfriend slash soon to be fiance to know her dark secret before marriage? I'm the dad of a 25-year-old young woman who I love very much. I've been able to have a good relationship with my daughter and I enjoy my time with her. But there's one thing that could give many people pause. She is a diagnosed sociopath. She exhibited odd, disturbing behavior at a young age, and after a serious incident of abuse toward her younger sister, I realized she needed professional help. Throughout her elementary years, she struggled heavily, getting in lots of trouble in school for lying, cruelty, and all other types of misbehaviors. With an enormous amount of therapy and support, her bad behavior was minimized as she grew older. She received an ASPD diagnosis at 18, and I had suspected it for long prior. What is ASPD? Is that just the psycho thing, the sociopath thing?
That's a good thing. It's not a good thing, but that's a good question. ASBD. That's a good ASPD.
I would assume it's like a spectrum of psychopath type disorders from what I...
Antisocial personality disorder.
Ah, okay, yeah. After her aggressive behavior was tamed, her following years were much more fruitful. She's law abiding. She has a decent job and a good education and has many good friendships and admirers, especially male admirers. She is very, very charming and adept at attracting guys and maintaining their interest. She uses that old dating guide, The Rules, like a Bible. Is that one of the ones where it's like make it like the like trad kind of stuff gets quoted from it? I don't know.
I've never ever heard of that, but just the idea of
No.
like anybody who uses a book as like, yeah, definitely this helped me attract people. I'm like, oh, you're not a real person. That's
Yeah.
you don't have. I like it's weird. You should just learn by interacting with people what people like and what they don't. If you don't know it
Yes.
intuitively, which you should by a certain age, through just interacting with people. But I get that some people are weird, but usually
Yeah.
it's weird unless you're in sales and you're like this is a sales tactic and you're knowingly finessing. It's an odd thing. It's a very odd thing.
Yeah, it ends up being manipulation because you're pretending to be someone you're not to manipulate someone into liking you and instead of them liking you for you. I don't like the idea of
To
it. It's
well,
like a bait and switch situation.
to a degree. I mean, I think picking up good social habits to be more persuasive is different than being manipulative.
Yes, no, yeah. I just mean if you're reading a book and just mimicking what it tells you to do,
Yeah, it's
is
weird.
what I mean. Yeah. What you're saying to do is fine. It's just normal. Obviously, like self-improvement would be what you're talking about. Like learning better social skills and how to interact with people and how to make them smile and laugh and stuff is like
And
normal stuff.
most of the interview, it's just not to interrupt people.
Oh, I'm really bad at that.
No, you weren't. I was just doing it for the gag. But
Well, we interrupt each other constantly, so I
yeah,
thought you were talking about me.
no, we just do a fucking podcast together. It doesn't matter. That's yeah. No, legitimately, I think some people do need to learn those types of things. Like everybody in our fucking Discord, all those fucking weirdos on Twitter, things like that. But or just to know when a true alpha like myself is speaking. I'm not saying worship me. I'm just saying in general, I deserve respect because X gonna give it to you. Come on, gonna give it to you. Go,
Yes, that was very alpha. That
that
was
is.
the delivery was beautiful. Everyone's going to bow down now. I'm sure the British kid is going to come back crawling
You
on his
better.
hands and knees
You
and like
better.
beg you to mentor him. That's what's going to
They're gonna be
happen
like,
now.
"Wow, you're so good at podcasting," and I'll be like, "Yeah, I know."
Has that ever happened in the
Yes,
history of podcasters?
ever. Yeah, people have been like, "You're so good at podcasting, Bryden," and then they're like, "I'm like, get away." That's what happens. No,
Oh
I
my
mean,
goodness.
no, they are. I think unless you're like severely fucking weird or like in sales, I don't know why you would need that stuff, but I could
Just
see
like
why it could
pay
be.
attention to people.
Yeah, but some people can't. Like some people are just pretty bad at it. Um,
Yeah, there's got to be a line where you could read it and take advice from it, but don't just like change who
right.
you are or something like that. Like you cannot just pretend to be another person because eventually you're going to slip back into who you are and that's not going to go well
Well,
because like, that's not
unless you're a
yeah.
sociopath, in which
Unless you're a
case
sociopath.
you just are fake the whole way through. So
Yeah, that's fair. This person can pull it off, but like normal people. She currently has a boyfriend of about a year and a half who's crazy about her and who I have a very strong relationship with. We live in the same area and spend time together regularly. So the dad hangs out with them, they're friends. He's a great guy, very funny, kind, and intelligent. But I doubt she loves him. We've had some very honest, in depth discussions about her mental health since her diagnosis, and she's been open with me that she doesn't feel love or empathy towards anyone, even family. When she acted very sad and broken up over the death of one of her closest friends at the funeral, she confessed to me privately that it was all a put on and that she felt pretty neutral about the whole thing.
Well, hold on. See, all this sounds like pretty normal fucking human behavior.
That she like acted out at the funeral so
Well,
that
it's a
she would
funeral.
seem to be grieving? I don't know.
It's a funeral. You got to make everybody else happy. That way, nobody else knows who you really are inside. I mean, if anybody knows, then they're gonna start to think that you're crazy. And we
Well,
can't
yeah.
have that. We can't have that.
You've got to you're doing a Joker bit now.
We can't have that. People can't know.
We know you're the Joker. I've got
I'm the
video
Joker.
evidence of you with Joker makeup with your freaking feet. You know how many times I saw your feet yesterday
They're good
because
feet.
that freaking frog guy
There's no
just
web.
posting it at me?
I don't have any web toes. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, those are obviously photoshopped. I can see the editing, Bryden. I can tell.
Those are unedited. I just don't have web feet. Okay, can we move on?
Yes, we can move on.
I don't have
I'm
web feet.
sorry. I understand. I didn't even mention it this time. You did. You're so defensive.
Well, look.
She confessed to me privately that it was all put on and that she felt pretty neutral about the whole thing. She's also stated that she's never once felt guilty about anything she's ever done, doesn't know what guilt feels like. While she enjoys being around her boyfriend and is sexually attracted to him, I highly doubt she feels much of anything towards him love-wise. Man. Yeah, her boyfriend, who might propose soon, has no idea about her diagnosis, and she's been very upfront with me that she has no plans to ever tell him, thinking it'll scare him away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like that
Well,
at all.
I mean, I'm very curious to. It would be great to never feel guilt because that's all I feel is just guilt and anger, and then usually ever, just how I go to random funerals and don't feel anything, but it might be the random funeral part.
Yeah.
Might be that.
No, I don't think that's it.
No, going to random funerals is totally normal, though, right?
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's
That's
like
everybody does
wedding, like people wedding crash, they funeral crash.
that.
People just do these things.
Yeah, I funeral crash. I go and but I mean, here's the thing: I go in and tickle their toes. I'm just checking to make sure that we all have the same type of feet.
You're just searching. Does anyone else have webbed feet?
Well,
Am
they're
I
not
the only
webbed.
one?
They're not webbed. I'm just looking for. I'm comparing feet.
Yes, for no reason.
Yeah, no particular reason at all.
Okay, let's see. Where was I? Oh, I made it clear to her that she needs to tell him the truth before they marry, that he has the right to know and consider it, or I will. To which she always responds, "I know you wouldn't dare."
Damn.
Dude, is that like a threat? I feel like if a sociopath says that, it's like a threat.
It is a bit of a threat. It is a bit of a threat. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Yeah, I actually would. I really like and respect this young man and would feel awful keeping this secret from him and letting him walk into a marriage without this piece of knowledge. I'm not trying to sabotage my daughter's future. Maybe her boyfriend's love of her personality, what personality she's pretending, and other aspects.
No, okay, but hold on. When you say that she's pretending, I mean, isn't everybody? It's like what if her
To some extent.
if her antisocial behavior, that is like the violent nature of herself, is not around anymore. I mean, maybe like how is this any different than some dork who reads a bunch of goddamn Jordan Peterson and it's like, I'm gonna clean my room and all of this? Like, you got to think of it as the disability that it is. She is just a sociopath. Right. Does that mean that she deserves nothing? Sure, she can't feel love in the same way that normal people can, but she can still enjoy life, right? Perhaps. Well, I don't know.
I'm not saying that she shouldn't be with this guy. I'm saying she shouldn't keep it a secret. Like if your girlfriend is bipolar and then you get married and you find out about it, then it's like, you never told me this, and I don't know. Like it's a problem. Like you have to tell people. You have to be upfront when it gets serious.
Yeah.
It's like that's a big secret and potentially dangerous. Like he has to understand that this is an issue, or it's a thing, so that he can decide if it's a big enough issue for him. And maybe he just loves her enough it's not, and he can work with it. And if she really does like want to be with him, maybe it would be fine. But like it's a big deal.
Is it that big of a fucking deal? Like,
Yes.
no, there's a great book by Kevin Dutton. It's called The Wisdom of Psychopaths. And basically every successful person that, is operating right now on some level has the dials turned up, to a certain degree on the levels of psychopathy. Psychopathy different than sociopathy, obviously. But I'm going to use a hacky thing and say everybody's a little bit fucking crazy here. Um,
Yeah.
it's antisocial personality disorder is a pretty big fucking deal. But
Yeah, we're not talking about ADHD here. Like, I don't know, man.
yeah, but look, and I never wanted to defend this bitch. And I think it's weird that it's the dad. I assumed that it was the mom that was the one who was like, "I'm gonna tell the guy
Oh, no,
about
no,
it."
no, no. I really doubt that that would happen. Moms get very protective of this sort of thing. I don't think I think the mom would probably be upset with the dad for this.
It's. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's how do you even broach that subject with somebody? Like, this is something that, like, essentially, it's like if I had to like go to Erica and be like, "Hey, by the way, I've been in a wheelchair the whole time." Like, I don't, it doesn't. How do you broach that
How
subject?
did I not notice? Well, that one might be a little easy. Like, hey, honey, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm always sitting down.
Yeah.
I've literally never stood up before in front of you.
Okay, that actually sounds like our relationship, honestly. But
Yeah.
like, I, it's no, I don't
That's
know.
why
I mean.
she doesn't know how tall you are. That's why she sticks around. Yeah.
No. I'm definitely 6'3". Just it just looks small because I'm constantly sitting on my fucking fat ass. Uh, no, I
Would
don't know.
explain a lot.
How do you broach that subject to be like, hey, actually, I have this diagnosis that makes it. I know I've told you I love you, but it makes it actually chemically impossible for me to actually love you or anyone for that matter. Like, how do you, like,
I don't know, but
how do you
wouldn't you
do that?
wanna know?
Um,
Like,
I,
my husband knows that I'm crazy.
yeah, but you're just a
I'm a
woman.
very direct person. I just tell people.
Yeah, but you're not it's the severity of the situation is what's so interesting.
Yeah.
Because like, it could potentially mean nothing. Because I guarantee there's tons of functional people in functional relationships with children and marriages and jobs and all of that are just sociopaths. But the thing is, they were never diagnosed. They have no fucking idea that other people actually experience like emotions. You know,
Well, yeah, they just think it's normal, so it's not a lie of
right?
omission necessarily. And I don't even think that all lies of omission are like a problem but that's going to
Like for
sound really
instance, that
bad
you're
and
a
people won't
guy.
like this, but like if there's like you don't need to tell someone every single thing you've ever done or said or like everything about your childhood or like anything. Like but I
Yeah, you don't
mean,
have. Well, you
this
don't
is
have
kind of
to, but
big.
you don't have to. But I mean, or you could just like be a live streamer for fucking the past goddamn like 7 years of your life, and you just tell everybody everything. So at that point, you feel free. Uh, I wouldn't suggest doing it, but it is fun. You could find my address on the internet and everything I've ever said. But I'm not
Why
a.
are you telling them that?
Oh, who cares? Nobody listens to this show. Uh,
Don't
also,
tell them to look for your
what me and
just ask me. I have it. How about
yeah,
that? I mean, I could just give it to you. I've got it. He texted it to me for no freaking reason. He was, I don't know. I think it was supposed to be a joke.
It was because I was
It
showing
doesn't
off.
matter.
I'm like, you're a dork because I don't believe in not being free, and and that's why that's not sociopathy. That's a different type of like weird behavior, But
Yes, that is very weird behavior.
it's like it is something that I'm trying to look at it as some sort of mental illness of which it clearly is, right?
No, it is. Yeah, and I think that's why it should be disclosed. I don't think that she's like a bad person and she doesn't deserve love and she doesn't deserve to be married or anything like that. I think that it would be great if she could get married and have kids and live a long life and everything go well for them. I just think that she should talk to him about it.
But why would I mean like it's not in her nature to do so. You know, it's like
That's
her.
fair. She wouldn't understand why at all.
Yeah, her nature. She said she feels no guilt. Like, which is, I mean, god damn, I
Can
envy
you
this woman.
imagine?
It would rule.
I
Oh
feel
my
guilty when
god.
I make mean jokes about you.
I feel guilty about the things that I just said because you made me feel uncomfortable. I'm nothing but anxiety and regret and sad.
I'm sorry I made you feel
It's
uncomfortable.
fine. Wait, well, it's fine.
See,
It's
now I feel
fine.
bad. This is a problem. This is a problem. Now we just wish we were this girl.
What if the people that we were here to help was just each other? You know.
What
It's
if the people we know are the, the friends we made along the way? Not even. We haven't made any friends. We
no,
made
no. Everybody hates their
enemies.
show. Everybody hates our show. But no, I mean, like, I don't know. I
We're
don't
here
know.
together. It's a group therapy session. That's what everyone's listening
Yeah.
to.
What? No, I like. So you think for sure the dad should say something?
No, I think that he should encourage her and just try to like logically explain to her
She's not gonna do that.
why it's important, but I don't know that he should directly tell him because it's kind of none of his business. I don't know.
It sounds to me like he thinks that he loves her boyfriend more than she does.
Yes,
Which
because
is
they're like friends and hang out.
right. Which is, I mean, could probably be true because she's a sociopath. But yeah, I just don't think you should get involved with this. I mean,
I guess so.
it just seems weird. I mean, it's a sticky situation for sure. But I don't know if your daughter doesn't love you. I mean, you can only love her so much. But like, he's basically choosing this dude over his daughter, and that kind of seems weird. It's like there's no
Just
good way out of this situation.
if you have no guilt, do you have a conscience? Like, what is she gonna do in the future? Like, she's happy right now to, play along and pretend to be who that book told her to be and all that. But what happens if she gets bored with it later and she
she'll
has like
just
kids in the mix? Like, I don't know. If it's really this
sleep.
bad that she literally cannot feel guilt, what is she gonna do when she hasn't slept more than 3 hours at a time in a week because she has a new baby? Like, I don't know, man.
Well, let me throw this out to you. The fact that she would ever tell her father that makes me think that there's some bit of a conscience there.
Wait, tell her father what?
That she feels nothing towards any of them.
Well, that was when she was like a small child and they were asking her.
Did
And
they,
like they put
did
her
they,
in therapy and figured it out in therapy.
well, it sounded like the way that it was written. It sounded like later in life she said that when
Oh,
because
she told him but when he asked her directly about like she was crying at a funeral. And
right.
she said, "No, I was just putting it on because it's a funeral and I've never felt guilt or grief in my life." It sounded like, yeah.
So you got two things. I mean, like one, if a child's telling you that, creepy as fuck. But they usually grow into like having things, and kids say weird ass shit, like really creepy bullshit.
Yeah, but this is her as an adult.
Okay, but so then her as an adult, how old is she? Apparently,
Oh, let's see. I think I closed it. Let me open it back up. Yeah.
I
Sometimes they don't put the ages. We will see.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, she's 25.
25. She could have just been on her period. I don't know. She's more than likely just a sociopath. But like, I don't know why she'd tell anybody that.
Because he was directly asking her about it, and she doesn't have any reason not to. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, if you don't care either way, the consequences of what you do, and someone asks you a direct question, why would you not just answer it?
Well, then that's proof that she's not as manipulative as she could be. I mean, she doesn't have the a Machiavellian fucking nature of things,
Not anymore, but
which
when
is
she was a
great.
kid.
Right.
Yeah,
And they
maybe,
said
I
they
mean,
got it
maybe
out
she
of her.
can get better. I wonder if that's something that we will eventually find like a method to kind of like coax them back into like a small amount of feelings. Like, I don't know anything about it. It's an interesting subject.
Yeah, I think that I think that the dad is prioritizing his fucking young buddy over his daughter, and like if things are going fine,
Hmm.
he should just let it go. But like if things get
That's fair.
weird, he should probably be like, hey, there's something you need to know.
Okay, I think I agree with you. I think that's a good middle ground. Yes. Just like if I was her mom, I would just keep an eye on it,
Right.
especially if they have kids. I would
Right.
offer a lot of help when they have kids, just
You
so I could kind of be around sometimes, you know?
Yeah, but
Let's
I
see
don't
the
know if
dynamics.
you like tell. Yeah, I think probably especially having kids, that'd be something to
Yeah,
fucking
just
worry about. Yeah, but probably not something you say right away. You know, and like it's
yeah, I
here's
guess if you don't say it right away because you're not close enough now it's like a huge bomb to drop for no reason.
and
That's
this
fair.
and
Okay, I
this
think I agree with you.
well and a sociopath. I mean, if like she's really popular and pretty and all of this stuff, the likelihood of her fucking talking her way out of it and saying my dad's a fucking
Mm.
asshole like are
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
high.
That's fair. Oh, wow. Okay, so it would be pointless potentially anyway.
Yeah. I think it's something you just keep an eye on because, like, he even said that she's kind of in recovery on it. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good compromise. I'm glad we agree on something.
Dude, we nailed it.
We
We
did. We did.
literally actually diagnosed and did a good job and came up with a solution.
This is literally what the show is supposed to be, and 10 episodes in, we did it.
We finally did one.
We did it. We
Hell
did, what is
yeah.
that Dora the Explorer song, or is that a different show?
We
We
did
did
it.
it.
We
We did
did it.
it.
Yeah.
There we go.
We fucking
Okay,
nailed it.
here's a shorter, fun one. Congratulations, Bryden and Abby. Um, from our relationships, my girlfriend wants me to remain overweight. My girlfriend and I have been together for 6 months. Before meeting her, I went on a weight loss campaign to improve my health and to relieve my pre-diabetic state. I was 400 pounds
Oh,
and
Jesus.
I've I'm so big, dude. What? Uh, that's like how big is
That's
that
big.
boogie
That's big.
guy?
That's
That's
huge.
like
No, that's about Boogie's. I think Boogie lost a bunch of weight. He's about
and he
and he gained a bunch of it again. It was very sad, but yeah,
aren't his like legs rotting off because of it and stuff? Like it's a
he
horror.
for
It's horrific, dude.
400 pounds is you're gonna lose a leg to diabetes. Like yeah, it's
Yeah.
bad. 400 pounds is bad. Not like baby elephants weigh that much. That's not good.
Yeah, but he's lost 150 pounds in the past couple of years. So
Nice.
he's like, what is that, 250? That's not nearly as bad.
It's not even 250, but
What?
that's.
Wait, it's 400 minus 150. That's,
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Never mind.
yeah. You're the bad one at math, okay? You're drunker.
Oh, what are you
Okay.
talking about? I am so good at math. I am
So good.
good at doing the math. Doing the
I've
math.
been watching so many Chinese fantasy shows, and then I bought my kids an abacus yesterday, like to help them with math. I'm turning Chinese. I'm good at math now. Anyway, I don't understand why I
That's
said any of that.
no, because it's awful. Because it's awful. Because it just made me upset. That made me very upset. I don't like the way that you try to raise your kid Chinese. You're a white person. You don't do that. You do the stuff like you make them double the lesbian. Okay, now go.
That like quickly devolved into like some I don't know what that was. Anyway, while my current weight is much healthier than before, I don't feel my journey is complete. My girlfriend and I were talking about how bony she is, and she said that if she had more fat, her her boniness would go away, and I said she should do that. She then said she likes being bony.
Okay. I
I
mean,
said, I mean, yeah, I don't know why you would encourage her to gain weight.
well, I mean, I don't know.
Unless she's like underweight or something.
Some people are too thin, and also like I mean, in general, as long
Yeah.
as you're within like a healthy fucking thing. I mean, however you want your body to look, man. Like, there's a style for it. Like, if you're like, oh, I don't wear
Yeah,
flannels that well, like, whatever, dude. Like,
that's
that's
fair.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's your
I just don't
body.
know. Yeah, it's whatever. She then said she likes being bony. I said I would like to be bony too, alluding to my goal of losing weight. And she said, then this wouldn't work. Essentially saying only one of us can be skinny. So you've got
Mm,
the skinny girl who's a chubby chaser saying that only one of them is allowed to be skinny, and it's not gonna be him.
I mean, I don't know. I've met girls like back in the day with like scene girls. Some girls were just like really into the like big chubby hardcore guys, but like they were only like 230 pounds, you know, and they were like tall dudes and stuff. Yeah, they had big bellies on them and stuff, 400 pounds is a lot. 350 pounds is a lot. Like, I mean, the guy
Well,
is...
he's 250 now.
How tall is he?
Oh, it doesn't say how tall he is.
Because that makes a big
That is
difference.
relevant. I don't know why people don't add that. Like when you're talking about weight, like my weight for a shorter person would be obese, but I'm not anywhere near obese because I'm just tall. Like I don't know. People should add their heights to these things.
I mean, well, the thing is, like, when they talk about you, I mean, it's like a big fucking freak monster that's too tall that no weight is ever going to make any sense. So
I'm just and my shoulders are all
Paul
broad too, like they're
Bunyan.
made for like carrying sacks of potatoes or something. It's just
Yeah, I know.
ridiculous. I can't wear like I have to get shirts that are too big for me because they fit my like
'Cause you
length
keep getting
of my
fatter.
torso and my shoulders. No, the shirts swallow me up because I'm skinny, but I have wide shoulders. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Look. We all know about you and your blue ox, all right, as you wander through the fields, Paul. But it's
I'm sorry.
yeah, you should apologize. You've ruined towns.
I didn't mean to.
Whole logging towns have been taken down by fucking Abby Bunyan over here.
Well, you know what? They deserved it. They're cutting down trees.
Oh, yeah, now we got fucking Abby Kaczynski over here. Fucking Abby Linkola over here with the fucking, yeah. No, I mean, if she's into, like, you know, chunky dudes, then I kind of get it, but, like.
But he doesn't want to be chunky.
Well, yeah.
That's the whole conflict.
Well, and then he needs to, you know, just be like, okay, this is going to work, and he'll probably find hotter broads, you know, but yeah, I'd like to know, is he 5'2" or is he 6'6"?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it makes a big difference because 250 pounds is either a wide load or like.
Well, we
you're
can
a
just
slim
assume.
figure.
So we can assume he's my height because that's the average male height.
So tall. Just so tall. He's a beanpole at this point. All right, I can see why she's not into it if she was into chunky dudes.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's really weird to have someone you're dating be like, "Oh, I want to be," basically saying he wants to be healthier. Because
Yeah.
losing weight will make you healthier unless you get to like an underweight situation, then you're starving yourself. That's a problem. But like, I don't know. I just think it's very strange to suggest that someone not try to better themselves.
Well, I mean,
Because
why do we always look at losing weight as bettering yourself? Because typically it is. But, you know, I don't know. Some guys like a fat old ass and some girls like a big old chunk guy. You know, but to say that she's like, well, this isn't going to work. It's like, well, that's crazy. It just seems
yeah,
little
it's a little
crazy.
weird.
I mean, they must have not been dating that long. Like, how long did they say they were dating?
Let me see.
I don't think we got any information on this that could help us help these people.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
We don't know.
I just want to say stop being weird. I don't think he said, but he just said that the reason she wants him chubby is because it's comfier to cuddle with him that way.
No, legitimately there were women that like that. Now, I've never been that fat, but like there were, you know, back in the scene days, you know, there's gals that like big old soft fat hardcore dudes. And it's a thing.
Yes, I was too young back then. We were all just teenagers. I don't think I encountered that situation.
I was a teenager. I mean, but like,
I don't think I saw any like chubby chaser scene girls.
dude, there were
chubby chaser scene boys for sure. That
yeah.
was like an epidemic.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
very funny.
Oh, for
Because
sure.
you'd have like these scrawny dudes, like all skin and bones and like skinny jeans, and their girlfriends are like 300 pounds or something.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that was a thing, but no, I mean there was in the hardcore scene, like I was in the Midwest when scene music was fucking popular, dude. Like it was the time to be there. It was the only good time to be in Ohio. It's the only good time in the history of ever to be in Ohio. But no, I mean they were into, you know, like skinny little scene girls were into like these big fat bass player dudes in hardcore bands. So it is a
well,
thing.
okay, that's a guy in a band.
Well, yeah, it's always a guy in a band. I mean, it's not just like a guy.
It's not just like some schlub who works at Walmart. That's not
I don't
the
think that
same.
this guy is a schlub at the Walmart. I imagine he plays guitar.
He
When you,
didn't say he was. You're just making up a thing in your head.
I am contextualizing. You're right, but it's because he's like a big old 400-pound dude with a girlfriend. I imagine he's got something going
He's got to
on.
be in some sort of scene. Like, where did he meet this woman?
There's no way that just like 200 pounds of him was his dick. Like he's got something going on, or he's rich or something. You know, there's something going on.
Maybe he has like really good hair.
It could be that. You know, it's got to be something. There's no way that it's just like, oh, I guess. Like, what?
Like maybe like pretty eyes.
Use your fucking head and realize that this guy has something going on for him to be this fucking fat and to be with this girl and then lose
That's
all
fair.
the weight and she's upset about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
You
I
don't
think
find you don't find some girl, even a fat girl. Let's say she's 200 pounds. She'd still be a chubby chaser. You know, like you don't find that. You don't find
You
that
know
going
what?
on.
I'm not even going to put a poll out this week because I think you won.
I mean, it's.
I
on
think
this one.
I'm putting up the white flag. I lost this week. I'm too tired to fight.
Good.
That's what the problem is. Speaking of which, we are out of time for today.
We are.
Remember that you can reach us on Twitter at OctoAbbey and at World's Only Comic. You need to retweet the show. I know you're listening. You need to retweet it. You need to go to my page at OctoAbbey and you need to retweet it. And while you're at it, go to the media tab and find like my art posts and retweet those too. That would be awesome. Anyway, Bryden, do you have any plugs today?
Not particularly. I was looking through all of my stuff if I could find like a crickets drop. When you were like, when you were like, I know you're listening. I was like, oh, do I have crickets
No.
anyway?
You can edit it in later if
No,
you'll
I'm
do
not
some
doing-
editing.
I'm not doing that. Also, I forgot that I was doing this. So, hey, hold on, Abby.
What?
Did you have any cake recently?
No.
Did you have any sweets recently at all?
Yes. I made myself a s'more today. What are you doing? Are you playing drops that I can't hear?
No,
What are you doing?
nothing. Yeah, I mean,
You're very suspicious.
no, it's fine.
Why is everyone pranking me? My life is literally like I go online, people are messing with me. I'm home, my husband's pranking me. Like my sister calls me and pretends to be distressed so she can sing a song at me that she made up and thought was funny. Like, why? Are you still playing drops? Are you still doing it? What is happening? I can't hear any of it.
It's fine.
Okay.
No, it's fine. No, I'll get these. I'll make us our own drops.
Don't forget to get in touch with me to join our Discord server. Thank you.
I do
listening.
I do DJ stuff over there sometimes now as well. I'll probably do about an hour tonight.
He has his own rave thing going on. Join our Discord. Everything's going to be great. I like how you said you're going to do an hour tonight and this is coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening and having.
No. I'm not gonna do one tonight, but I'll definitely.
Oh, you mean tomorrow tonight? Oh, I see. You're like time traveling right now. Thank you for listening and have a great week. Secure in the knowledge that we are with you and we are the only ones you can trust. We are here to help.